Hi Alan, I'm going to give you a countdown now. In fact, if you want, you can start anytime you want now, Alan.
Good stuff.
There we go, you're live.
You're very welcome back to our second of our live finals this afternoon. It's now the turn of the silver final. Armagh against Derry. Both teams have contested very well so far in the championship. Derry winning all three of their games. Fermanagh's only slip-up was at the hands of Derry, and that day only 2 points separated the sides. So what we have on cards this afternoon, we are expecting a very tight and exciting encounter between these two sides here in Father Hackett Park. As you would see, both captains in the centre of the field, along with a referee, which is Anthony Moran from Monaghan. He is our match official, and in there along with him is the captains, Sinead O'Neill wearing number 3 from Shane O'Neill's for Armagh, and Rihanna Doherty from Balliern wearing number 9 for Derry, as the toss has been made there by Anthony Moran. We'll start off with the Armagh side, lining out as selected, no changes from the side that was listed, and in goals is Emma Morta from Drummond, the full back line, Kiva Hurricane, Sinead O'Neill, the team captain at number 3, the Shane O'Neill's girl, and Killevy's Shifra Doherty wearing number 4. Half back line, number 5, Annie Stanfield, number 6, Erin Murphy, and number 7, Molly Loughran. The midfield pairing is Maeve Green, number 8, and 18, Trainer from Killevy at number 9. Indeed, it's a Killevy 1 midfield pairing, both of them from the Killevy club. Number 10 is Kiva McNally, Ciara Kerr at number 11, and Grania O'Rourke wearing number 12. Lucy Doyle, Rebecca Cunningham, and Ciara Lenihan make up the Armagh starting 15. That has been sent out by Fergal Green and Aidan O'Rourke, your team managers. The Derry side, under the management team of Paul Simpson, is your manager for the Derry side. Is now on your screen. In goals is Kiva Mullen from Derry Columkill, the full back line of Ella McBearty from Steelstown, Shannon McCroriston, the Ballynascreen girls at number 3, and Dara Rose McElhinney from Dungiven at number 4. The half back line, Aoife Gormley, Sarah Loughran, and Devessa Quinn make up the half back line of the Oakleaf County. The midfield pairing from Ballymcguigan, Hannah McEldowney, is partnered by the team captain from Balliern, Rihanna Doherty. The half forward line of Gemma Shivers, Carla Collins, and Natalie McKenna. And the full forward line, as you will see, is Leanne McCullough, Anya McAllister, and Shona Fullerton. So the scene is set for this under 16 silver final between Armagh and Derry. Conditions all but perfect. Beautiful sunshine. Hardly a breeze to mention. Conditions just perfect for a game of football. A championship final. The biggest day of these girls' lives so far, you would feel, in the footballing field. Armagh going for 3 Ulster titles already. And remember, they're seniors in an Ulster final next weekend. They have won the under-14 Platinum final. They defeated Derry in the minor silver final. Are they going to get the upper hand of Derry in the under-16 silver final? 2 titles to their bag already. Derry, they haven't gone without titles either. They won the under-14 bronze final in Ulster, and they've gone a step further. They're in the under-14 All-Ireland final. So the underage structure in both counties is most definitely going in the right direction. But who will get their hands on this under-16 title this afternoon? As I said, it's a tough one to call. Derry beat them already in the earlier stages, 5-8 to 4-9 in a cracking contest that day. 2 points separating the sides in a group that also involved Down and Fermanagh. Both counties beat both of those. Of course, Fermanagh were beaten by Down in the curtain raiser this afternoon. This is the second of our 3 live games. If you missed it, Down, as I said, defeated Fermanagh in the bronze final. Now, all eyes are on Armagh and Derry. And then we have Donegal and Monaghan coming up in the gold final later on after this one. And if you haven't had enough football at that stage, remember, later on this afternoon, or this evening, we have the junior Ulster final between Antrim and Fermanagh. And then the intermediate championship final between Down and Tyrone, coming to you live here on the Ulster Ladies Facebook page later on this evening, live from Healy Park in Armagh. But now all our attention is here on Father Hackett Park in Armagh, here in the south of Tyrone, for this silver decider under 16s as Armagh break away from the huddle and the 2 midfielders make their way into the centre of the park to join our referee from Carduff in the county of Monaghan. Anthony Moran is getting ready as he shakes hands with the Armagh captains, number 8 Maeve Green and her clubmate from Killeavy, Aideen Traynor. Derry are still in a little huddle down to our right hand side. Last words of encouragement from their management. Paul Simpson, the manager. The mentors, Barry McKenna, Brian Harkin, Teresa McKenna and Karen Harkin. And the management of Armagh, Fergal Green and Aidan O'Rourke, along with Caroline O'Hare and James Feehan, the team mentors. So Derry dugout is on the stand side as we look out here. And Derry breaking away from their huddle and making their way into the positions. Armagh will defend the roadside goals of Father Hackett Park in this first half. As Paul Simpson there in your picture, the manager of Derry, makes his way across the field here. And also making the way across. And there is your 4 midfielders. The Derry double against the Armagh double. And our referee, Anthony Moran from Monaghan, prepares to get this silver final underway. Just waiting for the management teams to make their way off the field before throwing in the ball. Making sure the half forward line, the half backs are behind the 45 and all is ready to throw it in. And we're underway here in the silver final, and it's Derry, the Oakleaf County, first into possession. And in possession is Carla Collins, gives it back out, passing the ball through the hands. Collins again up along the wing, spotted the run of the corner forward into the corner, fancy pickup. Here's the full forward, Anya McAllister. McAllister, though, was dispossessed there by Sinead O'Neill, the team captain of Armagh, comes out with it, fists the ball forward, picked up now by the centre half forward, which is Ciara Carr. Carr up along the wing, well taken there. And Armagh coming forward. That's another beautiful pass into the corner here for the corner forward, which is Ciara Lenihan. Lenihan taking on the Derry defence. Comes back out, looking to get support. There's a way over to the far side. Racing after this one, though, is Kiva McNally from Derry News. McNally back in. Might be a chance here for Armagh to open the scoring. The effort comes in, it's dropping, but it's well taken there from the goalkeeper from Derry, Colin Kill. Kiva Mullen. And Mullen clears her line down through the centre. Under it is the battle of the midfielders. This time is won by the team captain of Derry, Rihanna Doherty. Doherty in possession, spreads it over to this side here. And it's going to suit the Derry gear if she can keep it in play. Bends her back, gathers possession, does Leanne McCullough from Ballinascreen, but her pass forward is straight down the throat of an Armagh player who clears her lines, but that's going towards the Derry gear. And she is picked up there by Sarah Loughran, the Listen club. And Derry, as both teams take time to settle into contention here. Did she get away with a number of steps? Referee says to play on. And it was Devessa Quinn that was coming forward here. Picked up now by Hannah McEldowney. Back to Quinn again. Inside now. Here's an opportunity maybe for Leanne McCullough. McCullough lays it off. And a chance maybe for Derry as the effort from the Derry girl, Shona Follett, and it is, goes to the wrong side and wide. So we've had the first real shot on anger from Derry, but it goes to the wrong side of the post and wide with just over 2 minutes on the clock. We still await the first score. Short kick out there from Emma Morta, the Drummond custodian for Armagh. Picked out Annie Stanfield away over on the far side, and suddenly that Armagh can move so quickly. They're on the 45-metre line already. They're driving through the centre. There's a good ball in here. Might be an opportunity for Armagh's full forward, but a wonderful block down there from the Derry defender, Ellie McBearty from Steelstown. It was that got a strong hand out for a 45. The effort coming in from Rebecca Cunningham, the Kalevi girl, but it's going to be a 45 for Armagh. And already the pace of this game is just a little bit higher than the bronze final, which you would expect when you move up the levels. You just expect it to be that little bit higher level and higher tempo. And already, although we've only played 3 minutes, you can see both of these teams is playing at an electrifying pace. Long ball in, it's a beautiful pass in from the 45, back out here, the wing half back, oh beautiful little bounce to get away from the challenge, gets the effort in, back off the upright though, and the effort coming in from Annie Stanfield. But again, it's the Derry defence that was alert to that one. Coming out is Natalie McKenna, the wing half forward, back there deep in defence. And McKenna picks up that loose ball, plays it back, maybe into a danger area, but to her clubmate McCorriston from Ballinascreen as well. But Derry have managed to get it away, and they've got a bit of space now on their own 45-metre line. Sidesteps the challenge there, toe to hand, sidesteps it again, and coming forward is Gemma Shivers, the Ballymacguigan girl. Shivers still in possession, gets the effort in round the danger area, but that's well read by the Armagh defence. And it's the centre half back in there, which is Erin Murphy. And Murphy comes out of it for Armagh, played it into the centre. And the ball broken kindly here for Kiva McNally. McNally gets away from the challenge, plays it forward, played the 1-2, back to McNally again. McNally alongside her there was Ciara Carr. Carr has it, gives it now to the midfielder, which is 18, Trainer inside, and the chance here now for Carr again. The Greenmore girl, Carr, just outside the exclusion D. Her way is blocked though, and plays it into over to the far wing, picked up there by Lucy Doyle. Doyle tries to get away from the challenge. She does so. The solo let her down though, and it gives the chance for Derry to get in there, but they didn't do so because Doyle battled for possession and almost won it back. She's still battling for it. She done very well. Got the ball back here. The effort comes in, but unfortunately it didn't get the reward. But credit to Lucy Doyle. I think she'd lost it 3 or 4 times. She managed to win it back again, but the effort will go down as an Armagh wide, and a wide apiece as we await the first score with almost 5 minutes on the clock. With the ball in the hands is Kiva Mullen from Derry City, plays her club football with Derry Columkill, and she's coming out to the stand side. Plenty of height in this one, dropping on the 45-metre line. They allowed it bounced, and it was Armagh that was quickest to react to the loose ball, and that was Molly Loughran. Little jinky pass inside. Now in the hands here of Ciara Lenihan inside again, and Lenihan's pass goes astray though, and it's Derry that pick up that loose ball. In possession is Gemma Shivers. Shivers is fouled. Andy Moran, sound blast of the whistle, signals a free to the Oakleaf County. It's with Shivers again. Shivers coming soloing forward here for Derry. Sidestepped the challenge, then played it inside. An opportunity here maybe for Aoife Gormley from Maherafelt. Gormley has broken kindly for her, and she's still going as Gormley. Gormley might have a go herself here. It's opened up a little bit for her. She invited the challenge to come in, then she gives it over the top, but the effort, she just slipped, and the referee says that she got a little nudge, and the nudge was on the back of Shona Fullerton. And a chance for Derry to open the scoring here. And I think it's the Lavey girl, Carla Collins, is the girl that is standing over this one. As we look at the Armagh management, watching on as Derry have the opportunity to open the scoring in the 7th minute of the game. And the effort comes in, but it's gone to the wrong side and wide, and Collins will be disappointed with that one. It's a second wide for Derry. A little bit of early nerves possibly. It just goes to the wrong side and wide of the target. So the kick out will come from Emma Morta. Morta looking for the movement, looking for runners, and just stops to wait to see who's available, and then plays a long one over the top there for Kiva McNally to run onto. Under pressure, gets away from the challenge as a slip on the number 5. Aoife Gormley gives her the opportunity, and now coming for strong hand in there from the Steelstown girl McBearty, but it breaks here, and a chance maybe for Armagh, trying to get it on to the right foot, and a chance that corner forward has done very well, but unfortunately she couldn't execute the finish correctly, and that will go down as another wide for Armagh. Ciara Lenihan's effort out and wide and there's a Derry girl down awaiting treatment, so we'll just hold up play momentarily as we still await the opening score of this silver final with 7.5 minutes on the clock. We haven't had a score, but it's been lively. It's just taking time for both teams to settle down, and I'm sure when they do, the scores will be flowing from both of these sides, because already we see glimpses of what they're capable of producing. Conditions perfect, a little bit warm possibly for the girls, but I'm sure they would rather that than some of the rain and showers we've had, in particular over the last couple of days. And it could well be the number 5 that's down receiving treatment. That would be Aoife Gormley from Maherafelt. She did slip over on the far side. I'm not 100% sure if it's her, but I possibly think it is. So we'll wait to see if she's okay. And it's so nice to see that blue skies above us and the sun beaming down here. As you see Paul Simpson just going in there, having a little talk there to Carla Collins. Paul Simpson, of course, the Derry manager, just down there as we look across Father Hackett Park here, and the freshly cut grass away in the far field. You will see during our first game we had seen the guy rowing it in, so possibly before we leave this afternoon we could well see that being gathered up for silage later on this afternoon in the distance. So thankfully the Derry girl is okay, but as I say, she is okay. She is back on her feet, but unfortunately for her, she has been substituted, and coming on is Kate McGilligan. So Aoife Gormley has been forced off the Derry side, and Kate McGilligan, the number 29 from Balearn, is in to the Derry side. So a nearly enforced change for Derry. Ball picked up here by the corner forward, Leanne McCullough. McCullough tries to get away from the challenge. Looked like she was fouled. The referee says yes, she was. Good tackling, good battling from both teams. As Rihanna Doherty was about to go for that one, but she says no, I leave it for you, Natalie. And Natalie McKenna in your picture is going to take this free. And Natalie plays it up along the wing, takes a wicket bounce, but it suited Carla Collins there, down in front of us. Collins into the centre, just over the head possibly of the intended target. Well read in there by the wing half forward, Grania O'Rourke, who read that one for Armagh. As Armagh tried to come out with possession, back with O'Rourke again. It broke kindly for her up along the line. And this one looks to be going to break kindly there for Sarah Loughran. And Loughran gathers possession back for Derry and plays it into the centre to Natalie McKenna again, trying to fist it inside there to the midfielder Hannah McEldowney, but it was well read by Armagh and they blocked out that pass. And the chance now for the Orchard County, but the ball just didn't break for her. And a Shannon McCorriston that comes out with it for Derry. And Derry away over in the far wing, Shivers got away with a high solo, drives it forward. It's a wicked one in there, but the full back for Armagh, Sinead O'Neill got a hand to it but could only break it down for Derry as they try to win in over the top now. Might be a chance here for Derry. A cool finish from Derry. Anya McAllister with a wonderful cool side-footed finish into the back of the net. She took a knock from the result effort. Accidental flashes coming through there. Replay coming up here. Has the challenge come in, the goalkeeper come out, but brave, both of them. The keeper was brave, Emma Morta, but so too was the full forward, Anya McAllister. And McAllister's cool finish, side-footed in to the back of the net, has given Derry the opening score of this game from a goal. It was a good ball over the top towards Anya McAllister, but it was the cool finish in the 11th minute that has given Derry the perfect start. But more importantly now, it's hopefully that both Anya and the goalkeeper Emma are okay to continue, because it was all eyes on the ball. The keeper done her best to try and stop the effort, and Anya was making sure she side-footed it into the corner of the net. As you can see, the crowd building here and enjoying the sunshine here in Father Hackett Park ahead for this game, and of course the next one coming up, the goal final between Donegal and Monaghan. But now it's all to make sure Anya and Emma are okay to continue from that knock. supporters from both sides. There's Cathal McCosker, the photographer, in your picture as well, getting all the snaps you will see later on the Facebook pages of this game. Spectators enjoying the sunshine and enjoying the entertainment in front of them, and I can tell you that the goalkeeper is okay to continue, and back on her feet is Emma Morta. Anya McAllister still receiving treatment, though. Here, as there is the Donegal players, of course, along the line that will be playing in the goal final coming up later on, as the players await, and Anya McAllister back on her knees and just taking time. But Emma Morta, the goalkeeper, getting ready to kick this ball out, and Emma is okay, but Anya McAllister seems to have taken a bigger effect from the challenge, but she is okay to continue. But a little gingerly is back on her feet, as you will see, making her way out. But she has got the opening goal of the game. But now she's just hopeful that she's okay. And the referee, Anthony Martin, just making sure she's okay. And she is okay to continue. And the play will resume with the kick out. So it's Derry with the first score of the game, the goal from McAllister. And here they come again to the Oakleaf County, looking to add on to that and build the momentum in the early stages here, as Shivers tries to get her way through. It wasn't Shivers, apologies, it was Shona Fullerton. The effort coming out, the effort coming in, and the effort going over the bar there. And that's a good point for Derry. And that extends the Derry advantage out again to 1-1 to no score. So 1-1 to no score in favour of Derry, and they're in possession yet again. They're coming forward into the centre. A chance here now, and coming forward. There might be another goal chance on here, coming in. Oh, back off the upright. A let off for Armagh on this occasion. And Armagh just living a charmed life at the moment. They'll try and get the ball, but Derry buoyed on by that 1-1 in a quick succession. Are coming forward yet again. Just a little bit too much on that for Anya McAllister. Picked up there by Sinead O'Neill, but possession giveaway to Devessa Quinn. Now possession giveaway again to Armagh as they clear their lines, and they'll be happy to do so, but it could be coming back very, very quickly again, because Sarah Loughran leaves the ball there for Natalie McKenna. McKenna further on up now. Chance here for Gemma Shivers. Shivers just inside the 45, flicks it over the top, and an effort coming in here. It's a long one. Goalkeeper watches it all the way though. Does Emma Morta, and Emma Morta clears her lines under pressure there from Anya McAllister, and could clear it out over the sideline just. And Derry, with that 1-1 behind them, are building a head of steam here, and Armagh just on the back foot at the moment, and the ball into the centre, but Armagh win that one through Shifra Doherty, and now Armagh have a chance to move the ball forward, and they'll be glad to just give a little bit of respite to their defence and move the ball up to the other end of the field. And a chance now for Lucy Doyle. Doyle, though, has been dispossessed there, but Doyle is quickest to react to that loose ball again. Spreads it away over to the far side, looking for Rebecca Cunningham. Cunningham races after this one, bends her back just ahead of the full back there, which is Shannon McCarthy, but she holds possession, gives it into the centre, but that's well read there by Sarah Loughran, and Loughran cuts out that attack for Armagh, and now he tries to put Derry into the attack through Gemma Shivers. Shivers gathers possession at the second attempt, sidesteps the challenge there of 18 trainers. Shivers still has it, plays it inside now, and Derry in possession again. Coming forward, maybe lucky there, and she hasn't got away with it. I was going to say she was lucky, she didn't overcarry, did Hannah McEldowney, but she has overcarried, says Anthony Moran, our match official from the county of Monaghan. Blows his whistle with 16 minutes gone in this opening half, but of course we had that stoppage for the injury to both Emma Morta and to Anya McAllister, and of course Aoife Gormley, who was forced to retire from the Derry side, also picked up an injury earlier on. But here come Armagh now, still looking their first score of this afternoon, and driving forward was Molly Loughran there. Now they're way over on the far wing, back to Loughran again. Loughran inside, but they're not making much headway at the moment. Annie Stansfield tries to break away from the challenge. Referee says that's a foul there on Kiva McNally. So a chance here for Armagh to maybe build something from this free just on the 45-metre line. That's going to be taken here by Stanfield, the Kalevi girl, into the corner. So that's a beautiful run and a beautiful pass into Rebecca Cunningham. Cunningham taking on her marker. Cunningham still going in, but McCorriston getting back at her. Referee plays the advantage. No advantage of Corn, so it's going to be a free in. Just a little tug on the shoulder there. So it's going to be a free to Armagh, who are still awaiting their first score. They were hit with a quick 1-1 there from Derry. So a chance here now for Armagh to open their account and get themselves back into contention here. But that one is going across the field, and it's well read by Sarah Loughran. And Loughran clears her lines, but it's coming back at them again because it's straight down the throat there of Loughran. Molly Loughran. Loughran just took too many steps, wasn't sure what to do, and I think a player may just have got in her way. But here's the number 5 back on the field, Aoife Gormley, and Kate McGilligan, who had replaced her, has been called ashore, so it could well have been just a blood substitution for Derry. So back into the fray comes Aoife Gormley as Derry take that free quickly. Coming forward. In possession now is Tefessa Quinn. Quinn, toe to hand, looks ahead of herself. Coming back at her, the challenge comes in, but the ball was tugged from her. The challenge come in there from Ciara Carr. And Quinn wins a free directly down here in front of us. Takes a nice little short one, looking for Carla Collins, but that's well read there by the centre half back for Armagh. And that was Erin Murphy, and Armagh clear the lines, up along the line. In possession now was Lucy Doyle, spreads it away across the field with a wonderful pass to pick out Stanfield. Annie Stanfield on the 21, plays it inside, might be a chance here of a goal for Armagh. A point is taken from Armagh. Rebecca Cunningham opens her account, so it's 1-1 to a point, and Rebecca Cunningham with the opening score for Armagh. It was a beautiful pass across field that picked out Stanfield, and it was Lucy Doyle that played the beautiful pass across to her. So 19 minutes gone in this opening half as the kick out comes from Kiva Mullen. Knocked down just outside the 45-metre line. Again, it's Derry that was picked up, but the ball coming, was it a nudge on the back? The Armagh supporters felt it was. The referee says no. And now it's with Shivers coming forward for Derry. Shivers still coming just on the exclusion D. Bounces the ball away from the challenge. Shivers still coming. The solo just let her down. There's a battle for possession. The referee says it's going to be a hot ball. Herself and Molly Loughran both battling for possession there. And the referee says they both had their hands on the ball at the same time, so he couldn't give it either way. So he elected, he's going to throw it up here. But that's good play from Loughran, who wins it for Armagh. Loughran clears her lines, a beautiful pass up along the wing. She spotted the unmarked Kiva McNally. McNally sidesteps the challenge there, plays a beautiful pass in now to Lucy Doyle. Doyle though is confronted by her marker. Her marker there was McBrearty from Steelstown. Brian Oakes up there, the intermediate All-Ireland champions. That's a dangerous wicked ball going in towards the keeper, but she watched it all the way, did Kiva Mullen. Clears her lines, ball broken down, picked up by Ciara Carr. This still battling, the challenges go in. The referee says illegally so from Armagh, so it's going to be a free out to Derry as they try to clear the lines. The Oakleaf County leading 1-1 to a point, as you will see on the scoreboard. As the ball comes forward, picked up again, clearing her lines now with Aoife Gormley. Thankfully has recovered after spending a little bit of time receiving treatment on the sideline. The effort challenge comes in on Leanne McCullough. McCullough gets away from the challenge though. Has she got away with a few too many steps? She didn't get away with it, but she did take too many steps. So it's going to be a free out to Armagh. McCullough, the guilty party, as the team captain for Armagh, Sinead O'Neill, spreads the ball away over to the far side, but it's only picked up over there by Hannah McEldowney. McEldowney in possession, toe to hand on the 45-metre line. Support inside her with Quinn. Quinn steps away from the challenge. The referee says that she has been pulled. So it's a free in, which Quinn herself is going to take. Played it short, back here to Aoife Gormley. Gormley fists it forward, and it's a good ball into Shivers, back to Gormley again. Gormley with the effort, and Gormley's effort just gone to the wrong side and out and wide of the target. And the referee says water break time. So it will go down as a third wide for Derry. So it's water break with 21:52 gone in the opening half. Of course, we had a long stoppage for the injuries to Aoife Gormley, and then the accidental clash in the lead up to the Derry goal. Anya McAllister and the Armagh goalkeeper Emma Morty clashing after McAllister had slid the ball past her. The both of them couldn't stop their momentum and they collided So that's why the water break was delayed in this opening half. So Armagh, as you will see, way over on the far side, getting their little drink of Ishka on a very warm Saturday afternoon here in Father Hackett Park in St McCartan's in Armagh. Derry on the stand side here, down to our left hand side. So the management just will take an opportunity, possibly maybe just to tell the girls to just settle down on possession of the ball, not to be rushing things, maybe a little bit like they were, as we see the close-up view of the Derry team with Paul Simpson shouting out instructions there in the centre of them, issuing what he wants done and what he wants just changed. Just a few little things that he may just want changed around as Armagh break away from there. Huddle on the far side, and Derry break away from Paul Simpson and his huddle as he just issues a few final instructions there as they retake the field ahead of the second quarter of the silver final. Remember, both of these met in the silver final in the minor championship, which was won by Armagh earlier this year. But when these two sides met here in this competition in the under-16s, Derry had 2 points to spare in the group stages, so they've had the upper hand of each other, maybe at different levels, but they've had some great battles already this year. And remember, Armagh have won the under-14 platinum final, they won that minor silver final, and remember their seniors face Donegal next weekend in the senior final. So it's been a good year so far for Armagh as they look to make it a clean sweep of Ulster titles at all levels, at the various different grades, at different levels that they have been involved in. They will be hoping that each of their sides can get their hands on silverware. The ball into the centre there, but at the moment they trail by a goal, and coming forward there, a little trip on the Derry girl, which was accidental, but it is a free to the Oakleaf County, and it's over here towards Carla Collins. Collins holds off the challenge there. Collins gets the ball forward, but Anya McAllister had made her way in behind the fence, but that's good reading there from Aoife Gormley. Gormley tries to hold off the challenge of Kiva McNally, fouled by McNally, so Gormley wins a free for her side, as Gormley looking for somebody to make a movement, and Natalie McKenna coming from deep, playing as a kind of a sweeper back there in defence, comes from deep to gather possession. The ball in the screen, girl, and now in the hands of Sarah Loughran. Gives it back in here now to McEldowney, the midfielder, inside, and there's a little bit of space here for McCullough. McCullough going round the long way, McCullough still going. McCullough might have goal in her mind here, the effort comes in, but it's well safe from the goalkeeper. She tried to get it at the near post, but Emma Morta was equal to it, and has deflected it out for a 45. And Morta stood firm and closed off that near angle. Just going to be a 45 for Derry, and it's going to be taken by Carla Collins. Coverage brought to you, of course, with thanks to Just Content. Team working hard here. Barry McKenna there in your picture, looking on from the Derry management as the 45 comes in, but it beats everybody. And it's going to be picked up here, back deep in defence by Grania O'Rourke, as Armagh almost made a mess of it, and they've given possession away, and they've given a free away. Short passing, and Anya McAllister, the Balearian girl, wins the free in. She's already a goal to her name, and she's just told to make her way out towards the sideline to take this free, which she's going to take herself into the road end goals here of Father Hackett Park with the left foot, but I don't think it's going to curl around enough. It's a dangerous one, but the referee says that it's a square ball, so the goal is disallowed. The player was in the square before the ball had come in, so the goalkeeper Morta takes the quick free out to the far side, picked up by Stanfield. Stanfield inside, but the intended pass has been cut out, and Derry have it back again, and they spread the ball away over here to the side because they spotted Quinn in a little bit of space. And Quinn fists it forward now to McAllister, played the 1-2. Chance here for Devessa Quinn. Quinn onto the left foot. Quinn with the effort. That's a good score from the wing half back. Devessa Quinn, the Ballymcguigan girl, got forward. Here is the replay. That was a good move and a good score from the wing half back. Cut inside, got it onto her left foot, popped it over the bar. But Armagh quickly get on with play. And the ball into the centre. Well read and well gathered. And the referee was playing advantage. So all the good work from Sarah Loughran comes to an end because the ref was playing the advantage for an earlier infringement. And it's taken there by Stanfield to Aaron Murphy. Murphy up to the far side now, and Rebecca Cunningham, the only point scorer as of yet for Derry, coming forward. There might be a chance here for Doyle. Doyle on, swings around off the outside of the post and wide, but the referee is going back for an earlier infringement again. No advantage accorded. So he's gone back for a free. So it's a free in to Derry, or to Armagh, apologies. It looks like it's going to be taken by Ciara Lenihan. So Lenihan not suiting the right foot, but Lenihan has got a good connection. The umpires look, the umpires are happy. So Ciara Lenihan, despite the difficulty with the right foot, has popped over Armagh's second point of the day from the free. So it's 1 goal and 2 points to 2 points. The goal from Anya McAllister, the first score of the game, coming on the 11th minute, has been the score so far that has separated the sides. And here come Armagh again as we enter the final 3 minutes or so of this opening half. And good play again. Quinn popped over a point not so long ago at the other end, but back doing her defensive duties there. But that clearance has gone straight here to Kiva McNally. McNally with the coming forward, almost ran into trouble, gets the effort away. So Deere just went in there. Might be a chance here for a goal. Goal for Armagh. Ciara Carr with the goal. Slipped through the hands of the defender, and in there was Ciara Carr to bury it in the back of the net. We're level in Fallahackett Park. Ciara Carr with the goal right on half time, with a clinical finish, as you would see there from the replay. Made no mistake when the opportunity arose, did, and Carr, and now buoyed on by that. Here come Armagh again with Doyle. Doyle inside. Chance here now for the full forward to put Armagh in front for the first time in the game. But no, Rebecca Cunningham's effort has gone out and wide. It's 3 wides apiece. It's 1-2 apiece on the scoreboard. As a kick out coming from the goalkeeper, Kiva Mullen, who had no chance at all from that effort from Carr. Down through the centre, slips through the hands there of McEldowney, picked up by Kiva McNally. McNally trying to jinx one way, jinx the other, flicks it over the top. Chance here now for for Lenihan. Lenihan trying to get the opportunity, but back there was McEldowney. She wins it back for Derry. Gormley it was going to take the free, but she says nope. She'll leave it to Natalie McKenna. Natalie McKenna down through the centre, picked up there by the team captain Rihanna Doherty. Doherty has possession for Derry, tries to go past one challenge, tried to go past another. Coming to help her out then was Shivers from Ballymcguigan, toe to hand, cuts inside the challenge, but there was no way past Stanfield there. But Derry have created a little bit of space. Devessa Quinn gets away from the challenge. Quinn still going. Coming back at her is the other number 7, of course, which is Molly Loughran, and Loughran has fouled. The battle of the 2 sevens goes the way of the Derry one, and Quinn wins a free as she looks to see who is going to make the movement, and then decides she'll leave it for her centre half forward and her Lavi girl, which is Carla Collins, with this free, which I'm sure she'll be dropping in round the danger area. Or does she have the confidence to go all the way? It's going to drop just on the 13-metre line. Well won there by Anya McAllister with the sleeves rolled up. McAllister's fouled, and Derry have the chance. McAllister's going quickly for the goal. Goal for Derry. Quick thinking from Anya McAllister, and it's a second goal of the game for the Balliern girl. Very quick thinking with the goal. Referee allowed it, and she buried the ball into the back of the net. And here come Derry yet again with the double goal scorer now. McAllister gives it back out here. Chance maybe for Derry, who've got their noses back in front. The centre half forward back there. Sarah Loughran back out here to Anya McAllister. 2 goals to her name. That one's half blocked down and is picked up there by Stanfield. Stanfield tries to clear lines for Armagh. She does exactly that. Way over to the far side. Spotted the run there of Maeve Green. Green keeps it in play just about. And now inside her is her midfield partner and her clubmate from Kalevi, 18 Trainer. Trainer cuts infield, drives it along, and it looks like it's just dropping over a couple of players there, but waiting in there. And Derry clear up that loose ball, and Loughran, the centre half back, is back there. Quinn in a little bit of space down here in front of us now, driving forward yet again, a point to her name already. Cuts inside the challenger, may have to get help. The referee says she has been pulled back, and Quinn is looking lively. Devessa Quinn from Ballymacguigan is definitely a big threat coming up this wing for Derry, who lead by 2 goals and 2 points to 1-2, and Anya McAllister with both goals. Quick thinking for that one with the quick free low into the bottom corner of the net. The ball in there is well read by the Armagh defender, which is Kiva Hurricane from Derry News. Just off camera, stretching is Devessa Quinn, just down here in front of us, but if you're worried, she's back on her feet. She was just stretching, making sure that she was okay. So half time very quickly approaching. Whatever referee is going to add on here, you may have another 2 or 3 minutes, you would expect, because there was long stoppages in that opening half, it must be said. So we could be at least looking at 6 minutes additional time. But here's a chance now for Ciara Carr, the goal scorer for Armagh, coming driving forward. Ciara might have a chance here. She might think of a second goal. She's still going as Ciara Carr. She takes her point. Ciara Carr with the point. As she approached the goal, I was thinking she might be thinking of a second goal, but she's happy to take her point. And it is a point. And now she has 1-1 to her name. It reduced the deficit. 2-point game in favour of the Oakleaf County. 2-2 to 1-3. Ball out around the centre. Well gathered there by Sarah Loughran. Loughran fists it forward, looking for Gemma Shivers. Over the head of Shivers though, but Shivers was quickest to it. Tried to soccer style it forward, but it was blocked down, and it's Armagh that have it back with Lucy Doyle. Doyle played the 1-2. Doyle driving forward here, and still going as Doyle. Is still going, might have the chance to take it, might have the ability, and might have the confidence, and she has all of that. Lucy Doyle with a point. 2 in a row for Armagh, and it's a 1-point game. 5 scores to 4. Armagh might be edging it with scores, but on the scoreboard it's those Derry side, Derry girls, that have the advantage by the narrowest of margins. The referee has awarded a free here to Armagh. Taken quickly by 18 Trainer, in looking for Carr. Carr with a goal chance. Carr with her second goal. Ciara Carr with another wonderful finish, and Armagh are finishing the half very much on top. And Ciara Carr, as you will see from the replay, another quick free, quick thinking there from the 18 Trainer, the free into Carr, and Carr buried it past Kiva Mullen into the back of the net. 2-4 to 2-2, and Armagh lead for the first time in the game. And the referee just having a word here with the Derry management. Paul Simpson, he has a book out. Whatever has happened here, something he's not happy with. And Anthony Martin just laying down the law here to Paul Simpson. He's not happy with some decisions. And I think he's just telling Paul, I'm refereeing it. So he's just telling Paul. Paul's still not happy, as you will see in your picture. Barry as well in there. I think what's annoyed them is that the free possibly was not taken from the correct position, and I think is what possibly is what is wrong. And the referee is going back to Paul again, and now I think he said a word too much. And now he's letting play continue, and he has put Paul out behind the fence. And the ball is broken here from Molly Loughran. Loughran's ball in here. Chance maybe for Cunningham. Cunningham lays it off to the far side to Lucy Doyle. Chance in here, and it might be a third chance. A chance for Kerr for a third goal, but she's crowded out. Good defending there from Dara Rose McElhinney. It was almost a third opportunity for Kerr to rattle the net, but good defending from Derry. Good defending from Dara Rose McElhinney. The Dungiven girl denied her the opportunity and got a vital interception and wins her side a free. As half time, you would feel the half time whistle coming very soon, and on the way it's going, Derry will be glad to get the half time whistle. Armagh maybe not so glad because they're on top at the moment, but as I say that, here come Derry now with Collins. Carla Collins lays it back now to Quinn. Quinn taking on the defence again, coming at her, Kiva McNally. Quinn over carried though, and it's going to be a free out to Armagh. Kiva McNally was back there helping out, but she's gave possession away. Slips through the hands of Aoife Gormley. Picked up though by Sarah Loughran. Loughran out the side door towards Aoife Gormley. Gormley comes forward here, holds off the challenge of McNally. Referee says she'd overcarried again. And twice McNally was putting on the pressure, and twice she has forced the Derry girl to overcarry. This time it was Aoife Gormley. And now it's taken by Molly Loughran, looking for Lucy Doyle. Lucy Doyle bounced away from her, but she's one of these girls. She was accidental. She stood on the ball there, and the half-time whistle goes. It's half-time advantage to Armagh. It's Armagh 2-4, Derry 2-2. Don't go anywhere. We're in for a cracking second half. If that first half is anything to go by. Very little between these sides. But as I said, Armagh by 2 points. Armagh 2-4, Derry 2-2. Second half coming up very, very shortly.
you're live, Alan, so whenever you want, go for it.
Still awaiting both teams to re-emerge here for the second half. We have our match officials back on the field, but Derry and Armagh, both teams taking a little bit longer in the dressing room. And there's no wonder, to be honest, after a hectic opening period. I'm sure both managements will have plenty to say. This one still very evenly poised, as you will see on the scoreboard. 2-4 to Armagh, 2-2 to Derry. So be a brave man or woman to call this one, to see who will be getting their hands on the silver title come the end of this game. And don't forget, coming up immediately after this one, throwing in, well, to throw in at 3:30 will be Donegal and Monaghan in the goal final, as Derry re-emerge from the dressing room. I think the linesperson went in to just get the two teams to maybe move on a little bit. So Derry are back on the field. But as I said, coming up the goal final, Donegal and Monaghan throwing in, due to throw in at 3:30. But when you have 3 games taking place, that scheduling could go back a little bit, but it's been so far so good. The opening game, if you missed it, was won by Down. They have taken home the bronze title, beaten Armagh in the opening game here this afternoon. So Armagh back on the field here as well. So the second half about to get underway, and I believe we're in for a cracking second half if the first half was anything to go by. Played at a very high level of intensity from both sides. Yes, there was mistakes made. Scores were hard to come by because both defences were throwing their bodies in front of the ball. 2 goals from Ciara Carr has got Armagh in front. 2 goals from Anya McAllister for Derry, so both of them on a hat-trick. As the referee, Anthony Moran, who hails from the Cardiff Club in Monaghan, about to get this second half underway here in St McCartan's in Armagh, where we're waiting one player, a midfielder for Armagh, to re-emerge. So every other player is out there, but we're actually waiting the full forward for Armagh as well. So 2 players. As I say that, Rebecca Cunningham, number 14, has re-emerged. So we're just awaiting one player, the Armagh midfielder, to come out as Anthony Moran awaits. And we can see that number 7, Molly Loughran, has gone to the centre of the park for Armagh for the second half. So we just a little hold up here as we await the emergence of the Armagh player. The linesperson going in there, or the 4th official, apologies, just to see what the problem was and what was the hold up. But here she comes now. Our number 9 from Killevy, 18 trainer, has come. You'll see her now coming into your picture very, very shortly indeed. And there she is. 18 trainer has come out, and the second half can now recommence this silver final. And it's Armagh, and it's Molly Loughran that is first into the action. Spreads the ball long into the forward line. Picked up there by Lucy Doyle, who's been lively inside forward line. But this effort, as she tried to pick out the full forward, had just a little bit too much on it. And it trickles out, and will go down as a 4th wide for Armagh. The kick out coming there from Kiva Mullen. Mullen, ball bounces round the centre. Ball broken down. And won by the girl we had been waiting on, 18 trainer. The trainer's ball forward, but Derry cut that one out. It's picked up now by Devessa Quinn. Quinn, little fisted ball forward, picked up by Gemma Shivers. Back to Quinn again. Quinn has got a bit of space here to stretch her legs in front of us. Coming back at her is Kiva McNally. But just as McNally come back to her, she got it away to Carla Collins. Collins has possession for Derry. She spotted the player inside, which is Aoife Gormley, in a little bit of space. Gormley fisted forward. A chance here now for Rihanna Doherty. Doherty, though, his way is stopped, but gets it in, and it might be a chance here for Gemma Shivers. Shivers swings the left foot at it, but it just didn't come around, and it trickles out and wide, and it's a 4th wide for Derry. But Derry just opened up a little bit of space there, but the effort from Shivers out to the wrong side and wide. Quickest to react to this one is the Listens, number 6, Sarah Loughran. Ball into the corner, but only there waiting for that one is Kiva Hurricane from Armagh, who clears her lines into space. And it's a good ball too, as Devessa Quinn tries to close off the player coming forward there, who spreads a very long ball forward. And a good hand in there from Dara Rose McElhinney. Broke up the attack, but it's well won. And well run there by Ciara Lenihan. And Lenihan tried to take the free in, but it was half blocked down, so the referee is going to move this one forward. And it might be into a more scoreable position, but still it's pretty far out here for Ciara Lenihan from Cross Madeleine. Cross Madeleine Ranger star is going to have a go here. And it's dropping in, but it hasn't got the legs, but it's a dangerous one. The hands go up, but the referee says it's a square ball again. And it's a free out to Derry. So it remains 2-4 to 2-2 as we were at half time. 2.5 minutes gone in the second half. The ball's over on the far side. Picked up there by Aoife Gormley. Gormley, the Russell Club, Marafal, ball broken down. Armagh that is quickest to react to Erin Murphy. Murphy spreads it over. That's a good ball away. Oh, it took a wicked bounce over the head there of McNally. Picked up by Devessa Quinn. Quinn coming forward. McNally's getting back at her. Quinn cuts inside her though. Plays it off then. And a chance maybe for Fullerton. Fullerton coming through the centre was Rihanna Doherty. It might break for Doherty yet. Doherty bends her back down. Might be going for goal. Doherty with the effort. Saved by the goalkeeper. Back out. And it is in the back of the net. And it's a hat-trick for Anya McAllister. Her 3rd goal of the game. Here's the replay. Rihanna Doherty bends her back. Got the effort away, cut inside the challenge there, as you will see. The goalkeeper saved it, but it comes straight back out to McAllister, who had the easy task of hammering in her 3rd goal of the game. And it's a hat-trick for the Balnearan girl, and it puts Derry in front. Again, 3-2 to 2-4, but Armagh respond with a point at the other side. 3-2 to 2-5. The sides are level. 4 minutes into the second half. The ball swings from one end of the field quickly back up to the other. And Lucy Doyle tried to stay on her feet over on the far side, but just lost the footing. And the ball's forward. Might take a bounce here, but it didn't because Carla Collins got in front of her. Looking for Shona Fullerton, but it's cut out there. And Armagh clearing their lines. The sides level here in the Father Hackett Park. 2-5 to Armagh 11, 3-2 to Derry 11. As Armagh have a free. And there's a change on the Armagh side. Number 20 is in. That's Elsie Druce is in to the Armagh side, but now in possession is Carla Collins. Collins across the area. It's a dangerous one into the danger woman McAllister. McAllister going for a 4th goal, and Anya McAllister has got a 4th goal for Derry. 4-2. McAllister's on fire, the Balnearan girl. 4 goals to her name, and the referee just stopping play here, telling the goalkeeper just not to maybe hit it out as quick. Wait for the players to move their way out. But Anya McAllister, 4 goals this afternoon. And when the opportunity arises, the Balnearan girl knows only one thing: to fire that ball to the back of the net. And the ball out round the centre, bounces off the chest there of Sarah Loughran. The hands were down, referee says to play on. Got away with it there, did the Armagh girl. Did she take too many steps? Not on this occasion. Coming driving out here now is Annie Stansfield. Coming forward, that's a good ball picked up there by the number 15, Ciara Lenihan. Lenihan forward here. Armagh trying to respond immediately. They might be in here for a goal themselves. Is there another goal here for Armagh? Wonderful save from the goalkeeper. A strong hand there from Kiva Mullen. And helping her out, I believe it's the number 2, which was Dara Rose McElhinney. But here come Armagh, they're not done just yet. And a chance maybe for McNally. McNally's going for the point. The umpire goes for the flag. Kiva McNally with a point. But they were almost in for a goal. But a very strong hand there from Kiva Mullen. And helping her out was Dara Rose McElhinney with a fine save. The ball out. over on the far side. And it looked like Ciara Lenihan had a little nudge on the back, but the referee says not on this occasion. And that coming forward was Armagh. Ball broken down kindly for them there, and it's that guard again. Stanfield again for Armagh coming forward, but she's just been dispossessed there by Quinn. Quinn's fisted forward now to Gemma Shivers. She's got Rihanna Doherty with her. She uses Doherty, the team captain. Doherty up against the full back there, which was Sinead O'Neill. Shrugs off the challenge of O'Neill, gives it to Carla Collins. Collins has got Gemma Shivers and she uses her. Shivers a little bit of space here, cuts inside but cut into trouble and has to try and find her way out of trouble, but gets the effort away onto the left foot. But this one drifts out and wide of the target. And a missed opportunity there for Derry, but they do lead 4 goals and 2 to 2-6. 7 minutes gone in this second half as the ball is broken down, picked up there by Shona Fullerton, but it's been turned over by Armagh as they clear their lines now with Kiva McNally coming from deep. McNally drives the ball long, and it's a good ball there in front of her teammate as Armagh. The referee spotted a high challenge, so it's going to be a free in and a chance here for Rebecca Cunningham, who leaves it down, and instead leaving it for Ciara Lenihan, who has got a free to her name already, as Lenihan awaits the go ahead as she steadies herself with this opportunity to narrow the deficit to the narrowest of margins as Lenihan's effort drifts out and wide of the target, and Derry are getting ready to make a double change here. Down in front of us, number 25 and 27 are in. 25 replaces number 2, so Ella McBrearty is coming off, and number 25 is a player going in, which is Niamh Casey from Derry Columkill. So Niamh Casey is in, and also coming off is the number 13, and that is Leanne McCullough, and she has been replaced by Anna Donnelly from Maherafelt. So Anna Donnelly is in to the Maherafelt, or into the Derry side. Player I have seen playing for Maherafelt, a player that is one to watch also. So it'll be interesting to see how she gets on out here. And here comes Armagh, but that one is across the front of the goal from Lucy Doyle. And a chance goes a begging again for Armagh. Third wide of the second half for the Orchard County. The trail by 2 points. 14 plays 12. 4-2 to 2-6. Just over 9 minutes gone in this second half. The kick out coming from Kiva Mullen, who got that very strong hand to deny Armagh what looked a certain third goal. The referee just holding up play because Armagh are making a change. Going off the field is their Sinead O'Neill, the team captain, has gone off, and coming in is number 18, which is Eva Cassidy from Cross Midland. So both managements making changes. Ball away over to the far side. You'll see in the background the Donegal under-16s warming up, preparing for their goal final coming up against Monaghan after this, as that ball takes a wicked bounce. Suits the Armagh girl though, as she gathered possession and plays it forward now. And here comes Stanfield again, Annie Stansfield. And Stanfield spreads the ball over to the side, but just took her eye off the ball there. Was the number 25 that has come on also. And that there is Alicia Roberts from Eire Og. And now there's a chance here for Shona Fullerton. Fullerton fisted to the forward, but the referee said she was being pulled back. Little tug on her arm as she tries to play the ball in there to Anya McAllister. The goal scoring machine McAllister. 4 goals to her name already. Now Carla Collins with this chance to put her side 3 points in front. As Collins with the free steadies herself. And we have the ground angle here right down on pitch side as we watch Collins' effort coming in, and Collins' effort has sailed between the posts. So Carla Collins with the point for Derry to move them 3 points clear in this exciting silver final coming to you live here, with thanks to the Just Content team bringing you all the action live from Father Hackett Park here in our St. McCartans. And here come Derry again, looking to add the under-16 title to an under-14 title. They have won earlier in the year, and of course their under-14s are playing in an All-Ireland final in the coming weeks, and they've just won a free in. A push there on Anna Donnelly. And Donnelly is fouled directly in front of the post, and this is a great chance here for Carla Collins to add on a further point. But in the meantime, it's more to see if Anna is okay, because she was going through there at pace when she got the little nudge. So it's a free. So a free in. So it will be a free in here. So we're stopping a little hold up and play here. An injury to Anna Donnelly. You can see the Donegal team there in your picture now, warming up ahead of the goal final, which will be coming to you live, of course, here after this game, as they warm up over on the other pitch here beside us. And in the background you will see the silage is now been lifted, we talked about earlier on. You will see the busy in the background as Anna Donnelly gets back on her feet and is okay to continue. And a chance here now for Carla Collins to add on a further point as she hits this free in and pops it over the bar. Fine score for Carla Collins to extend the lead out further. 4-4 to 2-6. 13 minutes gone in this second half. And Armagh, the questions are now being asked. Can they respond? They've gone out over the sideline. The referee says that she was pushed out over the sideline. So it's going to be a free to Armagh. Up along the line. Picked up there by the number 19, which is Aoibhinn Donoghue. Donoghue inside. As Armagh try to get themselves right back in this game. And you wouldn't rule it out, because they've showed plenty to say that this game is far from over. Kiva McNally going across the field. McNally fists it across. And they're still coming. McNally inside, might be a chance here now for Molly Loughran. Loughran cuts inside the challenge, tried to play it back out here, but it's been read by the Derry defence, and they clear their lines. Long ball into space, picked up down here in front of us by Gemma Shivers. Shivers stretches her legs, gets away from Annie Stanfield, gives it in now to Carla Collins. Kicked the last 2 points. Collins' effort is half blocked down, but it might suit Anya McAllister. McAllister in for the 5th goal. McAllister bearing in and go off the crossbar from McAllister. Goal opportunity went a begging. You would put your money on McAllister to rattle in head. Comes back off the crossbar. Let off for Armagh as they try to clear the lines. Way over on the far side, out over the sideline. But McAllister was in there. And you would say, you would put your house on it that the Balearian girl would rattle the back of the net. 4 goals to her name already in this game. And she had 5th right at her mercy. The crossbar denied her. But here come Derry yet again. Coming forward is Anna Donnelly. Donnelly shrugs off one challenge, shrugs off another. Going to have a go in here herself, but this one just drifts out to the wrong side of the post, and it goes out and wide of the target. Derry leading by 4 points. 16 plays 12. 4-4 to 2-6. Coming up to our second water break. Again, it's Donnelly that picks up that ball. Back to Collins. Collins with the effort. She's not happy with it as it goes out and wide of the target from the Lavy girl. The play has stopped again. An injury there to the Armagh girl. A player down. Just off camera, a player receiving treatment. As the other players take the opportunity to go on a little drink of water. Beautiful setting it is here in St McCartan's Hour, it must be said. A fantastic little ground, looking absolutely in immaculate condition this afternoon for this triple header of Ulster Ladies finals, brought to you live with thanks to Just Content and Ulster Ladies. Hopefully wherever you are in the world you're enjoying it. You're probably enjoying it a little bit more if you're from Derry at the moment than maybe Armagh, but we have seen enough from this Armagh side to say this one is far from over. There's plenty of quality in this Armagh team to say they will have a major say before this game is out, and she's been just pulled back, says Anthony Martin. A little bit pulled at her arm, he said, so it's going to be a free to the Orchard County from their own 45-metre line. As the ball is drove forward here, and Armagh have possession. A chance now for Molly Loughran. Molly Loughran drives it forward again. It's a dangerous ball, takes a wicked bounce, but the goalkeeper Kiva Mullen read that well. Quickly off her line, clears her lines. Supporting a hat now for the second half as the sun beams into her eyes, but here come Armagh again. Coming forward, a chance, and they might be in here for a goal chance here. An opportunity possibly here with the effort, and it is into the back of the net. It's a goal for Armagh. As I said, they were far from out of this game, and they got right back into contention. And I think it's the corner forward. I'm just waiting for her to turn around here with the goal. It is indeed, it's Ciara Lenihan that has found the back of the net, and there we go for the water break, and what a boost that is going in at the water break for Armagh. They're right back in contention. Ciara Lenihan with the goal, and suddenly it's a 1-point game now. And Derry coming off when there were 4 clear. They had a goal chance at the other side. McAllister's effort, she has 4 to her name already goals, but she saw her effort for her 5th goal come back off the crossbar. And Armagh have finished just before the water break. What a boost before the water break. Ciara Lenihan with the goal, and suddenly it's a 1-point game. As Derry move over, and of course their team manager put out behind the fence earlier on, but there he is giving words of encouragement to his side. So I'm sure there'll be both teams. Sense is still there for the taking. Looks like Derry are getting ready to make a change as well. Kate McGilligan, we saw a glimpse of her earlier on when she came on as a blood substitute. Well, she's about to be reintroduced again. And this one is all to play for. 1 point between the sides. 16 plays 15. 4-4 to 3-6. Now, still anyone's call to who will be taken home the title as silver champions for under 16 in this Ulster final. And Armagh break away from their huddle, and Derry breaking away from theirs. So whatever the management have said, that is it for now. It's up to the players on the field to produce the goods in the final quarter of this exciting Ulster Ladies under 16 silver final. Remember, the gold final coming up after this one, Donegal and Monaghan. And then later on this evening, live from Healy Park in Omagh, we have the junior and intermediate finals live here on the Ulster Ladies Facebook page as well. So plenty of Ulster Ladies football action live today on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. And here come Armagh looking for the equalising score now, and they're driving forward yet again. They might even be thinking of another goal, but it's back out here. Kiva McNally. McNally with the chance. McNally with a point. The sides are level. Kiva McNally with the point, and we're level here in Father Hackett Park. 3-7 to 4-4. Armagh right back in it, and right back on level terms. As the players watch on and wait for the kick out from Kiva Mullen. She's going to the far wing. It's high looping ball. Under it there though is Aoibhinn Donoghue. Donoghue gathers possession, lost it, but the referee says that she got a little tug and a little push at the same time. But here is Armagh now on the front foot yet again. They might be in again. Kate McNally plays a good ball in here. Is this the lead? No, it's across the front of the post. And it's out and wide. We go down as a wide for Armagh, so it remains level pegging here in Ahar, as the crowd builds ahead of the last of the 3 games this afternoon. And I'm sure if they're from Donegal or Monaghan, they're still enjoying this affair in front of them. As that's a good kick out, looking for Gemma Shivers. Shivers holds off the challenge, gets a good strong hand, plays it inside, and here come Derry now with the opportunity. With the substitute there, McGilligan drives it long into the corner, but it's only an Armagh player there ahead of McAllister to pick up that ball, as Armagh have got a strong hold now on the game and are bite on and are coming forward yet again. Coming driving forward, and that's collected there by Lucy Doyle. Doyle cuts inside the challenge, and here an opportunity going through the middle, the effort, and it's over the bar. It's another point for Armagh, and it's Kiva McNally again with the point for the Orchard County, and 2 for McNally has suddenly put Armagh in front here, 3-8 to 4-4. But as I said, when Armagh were behind, I wouldn't have ruled them out. I'll say the same about Derry, because here they come again with Natalie McKenna driving through the centre. McKenna's still going. She's been tracked out there, but still going McKenna. Long fist from McKenna, looking for McAllister, but McAllister's in behind. Ball broken down, referee says a nudge in the back, free out for Armagh. Tried to find the goal scoring machine, McAllister, but that's a short kick out. It's intercepted now here by Shona Fullerton. Fullerton has it. Fullerton bearing in on goal. Fullerton trying to get it, a wonderful block down. Ball broken out, still not cleared. Chance here for Carla Collins with the outside of the boot. Into the goalkeeper though, and the goalkeeper clears her lines. Ball blocked down though. McAllister bearing in. McAllister goes to ground, free in. Or is it a penalty? It's very close. Very, very close to the line. And the referee, I think he's given the free. But she was in on goal. But the goalkeeper could be in trouble here, because I'm sure the referee won't be just content on giving the free, because she's pulled her down, denying her that goal scoring opportunity. As we see a beautiful shot across the field, right down on pitch side there, as Anthony Martin talks to the goalkeeper and is going to issue a yellow card to the goalkeeper. So she has to make her way off, and they have been reduced to 14 players. The sin binning of the goalkeeper, and I don't think Emma Morta can a few complaints as she hauled down Anya McAllister bearing in there on goal. So interesting to see who is going to step into goal now. The player's putting on the bib there, so he missed which number she was. Has gone into the goals, unfortunately. So he has put the bib on. And the question is, I think it's a free. Very close to the penalty area, but it is going to be a free in to Derry, and a chance for Derry to level it up here. And the referee, Anya McAllister, is pleading that it was inside the penalty area, but the referee says no, that it was outside the area. And we are having a change here. Armagh, number 9. So Sinead O'Neill is in and replaces 18 trainer. So Sinead O'Neill is back in, the team captain, back into the fray for Armagh. So there's a chance here for Carla Collins to level it up here in Father Hackett Park, with just over 5 minutes remaining here. Collins with the free, with the point, and the sides are level. (4-5 to 3-8). We're level in Armagh as the ball is kicked out. Armagh have it, and a bit of space now for Armagh to use here down in front of us. Driving forward here is the centre half forward now. That's Ciara Carr, 2 goals to her name. Opportunity for Lucy Doyle, back inside. And there might be still an opportunity here for the full forward Cunningham. Cunningham for the run up. Now they're trying to work a goal here. The effort comes in, but it's straight into the goalkeeper's hands. Kiva Mullen, she's trying to clear lines, half blocked down. It's not cleared yet. Referee says to play on. Back out here to Carr. Carr has popped it over the bar, and Armagh back in front. Ciara Carr with the point, and Armagh are back in front again. 3 goals and 9 points to Armagh, 4 goals and 5 to Derry in this under 16 silver final. As you will see, the Monaghan players making their way across ahead of their goal final. And last touch, the Armagh player, says the linesman. So it's going to be a line ball to Derry, taken by Aoife Gormley. Played the 1-2, back to Gormley again. But under pressure there from Lucy Doyle. Up now to Vesaquin, or not to Vesaquin, Anna Donnelly, apologies. Donnelly inside now to McGilligan. McGilligan tracked back there though by Elsie Druce. Overcarried, says the referee. So it's a free to Armagh, despite the numerical disadvantage. And Druce has a bit of space here. Plays it inside now to Carr. Carr sidesteps the challenge. Carr over here now to Cunningham. Cunningham run into traffic though. The ball is broke, still in the hands though of Rebecca Cunningham. Back out now to Carr. Opportunity here, and the referee says it's a free. Free in to Armagh. And a chance for the Orchard County to move 2 points clear. We have 3 minutes of normal time, plus whatever the referee will add on for the water break and for injuries. So we were looking possibly at another 3 minutes or 4 minutes onto that. But here is an opportunity for Armagh and for Ciara Carr, and she makes no mistake. And that's 2 in a row for Carr to add on to her 2 goals she hit in the first half. And suddenly Armagh, despite having a player, their goalkeeper, sent to the sin bin, are now 2 points clear. 19 plays 18, but now we're back to 14 aside because Derry have been dealt a blow as well. They have a player sin binned, and the player sin binned is Aoife Gormley. And Aoife Gormley has been sin binned for Derry. I don't know what happened there, but we're now 14 aside again. Anna Donnelly goes for the possession over on the far side. Still battling for possession. Free out to Armagh. And it's taken quickly from Armagh, way up into the corner, picked up there by Ciara Lanahan. Lanahan breaks away from the challenge. She's still going as Lanahan, cutting infield. She's got Rebecca Cunningham inside, but the referee says she was pushed. For a moment Cunningham had broken away from her marker and was free inside, but Lanahan couldn't get the ball to her. But it is a chance here for Ciara Carr to pop over a point. And it would be 3 in a row for Carr, and it would be 3 in a row for Armagh, and a chance for them to move 3 points clear. As the effort comes in, and the effort sails over the bar, and they are 3 points clear. Ciara Carr, 3 in a row. Armagh 3 in a row, and Armagh lead by 3. Armagh 3-11. Derry 4-5. 20 plays 17. The kick out goes straight to Lucy Doyle. Doyle in possession now. She's got Rebecca Cunningham inside her. Doyle still has it. Doyle with the effort. Doyle with a point. And Armagh 4 clear. Lucy Doyle with a point. And the Orchard County have already won a title in under 14. They won a title at the minor, and now they're looking to add the under 16 title as well. And don't forget that the senior championship final coming up next weekend as well. So they could be winning a title at all levels the way they're going, the Armagh County. But Derry, they will keep battling to the very finish. We still could have 5-6 minutes of additional time. We're about to go in to that additional time for the water break and the injuries, and the ball is up now to Ciara Carr again. Hit the last 3 out of 4 points trying to cut infield. The referee says she's been pulled back, so she has the opportunity here from the free, and this would suddenly move Armagh 5 clear. And there's a change on the Derry side. In comes Casey Deary from the Sean Dolan's club, and coming off is Carla Collins. So a change on the Derry side, but here's an opportunity for Armagh. And the Armagh player pops the ball over the bar. I think it's Rebecca Cunningham. I'll just wait for her to turn around. I think it's the number 14. She will confirm when she turns around, and indeed it is Rebecca Cunningham that took that free. And suddenly they're 5 clear. 3-13 to 4-5. But Derry will have a say yet. And that's a push in the back. That's going to be a free in, as Derry look to try and engineer a goal scoring opportunity that would get them right back in contention. That's a dangerous ball in there, and there's the goal scorer, Anya McAllister. Goal for Derry. It's a 5th goal for Anya McAllister. I said they will try to create the chance, and they're not dead yet. Derry are right back in it again. It's a 2-point game, and possession is given away. Shoulder Fullerton, here's McAllister. Will it be a 6th goal for McAllister? She's bearing in a goal. McAllister with a chance, and it's gone over the bar from McAllister. It's a 1-point game. What a game this is here in Armagh. It's a 1-point match. From 5 points, suddenly it's right back down to 1. 3-13 to 5-6. They're right back in it again. It's Derry, but here come Armagh. And Armagh have won a free. I'll count up the score. 22 playing 21. It is a 1-point game. The scores are flying in. I had to work it out myself there. 22 plays 21. Possession will be vital here. And it looks like it's going to go, but the Derry girl comes back at her. She's won it. Has Gemma Shivers, a ball she should never have won. She plays it inside now to Anna Donnelly. Is there an equalising score in Derry? Anna Donnelly coming forward, looks for support, gets it inside her from Rihanna Doherty. Doherty's toe poke forward. Might be a chance here for McAllister. McAllister trying to create the space. McAllister's effort is dipping. It's dipped over the bar. From Anya McAllister, the sides are level. What a game of football both these teams are producing here in St McCartans. As the kick out comes quickly, players are down with cramp, referee stops play. There's players dropping all over the park, and it's no wonder because they've ran themselves into the ground here in St McCartans. We've played 2.5 minutes of additional time, but what more will we have? We have the water break, we have injuries to come out of that, so we could be looking at another 2 or 3 minutes at least. But the sides are level. It's 22 points apiece. 3-13, 22. 5-7, 22. Good job, my maths is working to try and work it out. But the sides are level here in so I said you wouldn't write Armagh when they were 4 points down. I said you wouldn't write out Derry when they were 5 points down. They've come right back into it. Anya McAllister has hit 5 goals for the Orchard, or for the Oakleaf County. She also rattled the crossbar, which was probably one of her easiest goal-scoring chances. So, possession was with Armagh or Derry. We'll have to wait and see when Anthony Martin decides here. I think he's going to throw up because I don't think anybody had possession. So he is going to throw it up. But the players are going down with cramp, but the referee is happy to let go on now as the players seem to have recovered. Possession here will be vital. The ball is through up, but it's Armagh that have won it through Molly Loughran. As Armagh clear their lines up along the line, but it's coming back at them again, and it's won there by Sarah Loughran. The Listen girl spreads it across the field looking for Anya McAllister. McAllister races after this one, but she's far away from goal, and Armagh will be happy with that one. But McAllister trying to turn her player inside out, but she doesn't. The referee says she was being pulled. The free is taken quickly. Inside here now to Rihanna Doherty. Was she caught? Yes, she was, says the referee. It's a free in to Derry. And suddenly Derry have a chance to go back in front when it looked like the game had slipped away from them. They were 5 points adrift, and they've come back with 1-2 without reply. Anya McAllister has been outstanding, the Balearian girl. She has hit 5 goals, and she's hit the last 1-2. And now Derry have a free in. 4.5 minutes of additional time. There's another change on the Armagh side. Oh, been sin binned. Another player going to the sin bin for Armagh, and it's the number 19 that has gone, which is Aoibhinn Donoghue for that challenge there on Rihanna Doherty. But here is an opportunity, and who is going to take on the responsibility of this free? It's Anya McAllister, the Balearian girl, who has hit 5 goals and 2 points already. She takes it short. Back out here, and the effort coming in, dropping in, but it's going to drop out and wide. It was Kate McGilligan, I think, that took the shot on. So will the referee play on, or will he call a halt to it? He's stopping because the first sin bin time is up. So Emma Morta, the goalkeeper for Armagh, is back into the fray. And the player that had gone into goals was Shifra Doherty, was the player that had stepped in. So Emma Morta is back into the field of play for Armagh. So Armagh are back to 14, Derry still on 14. because of course Armagh still have another player in the sin bin, but here come Derry now. A chance for Sarah Loughran. Loughran, long fist forward, looking for McAllister, over the head of McAllister, but she reacts the quickest. McAllister breaks away from the challenge. McAllister trying to cut inside, but she's been pushed away from goal, gets a toe poke to it. There's a battle for possession, they're still battling. It's a free out for Armagh. We have played 6 minutes of additional time, and the referee is moving the ball forward. Oh, we don't have a winner. Oh, we go into extra time here. Armagh have possession. They're going to have time to get the ball up the field. No, they're not, because they give possession away. And they've given straight to Kate McGilligan. McGilligan coming forward. McGilligan's going to have a go. McGilligan does have a go, but it goes to the wrong side and out and wide of the target. Another wide for Derry. Is the referee, Anthony Martin, going to allow much more time to play? He takes a look at the watch and he blows it. They're going to extra time here in St McCartan's. The sides have finished level. It's finished 3-13 to Armagh, 5-7 to Derry. What a pulsating game of football that swung from one side to the other. It looked like Derry had it won at one stage. Armagh looked like they had definitely won it when they went 5 clear, but Anya McAllister rattled the net and added on 2 further points to level it up, and indeed Derry had chances to win it in the end. Well, what a game of football. Don't go anywhere. This extra time coming up very, very shortly, so you'll not miss a thing. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Derry breaking away from their huddle, preparing for extra time in a game they thought they had probably lost, a game they could have won. Armagh are gone to the dressing room. What a pulsating opening 60 minutes of football we had, and we've been treated to an extra 20 minutes. 10 minutes each way for the second half, for this extra time, of course. What a game. If you've missed it, you've missed a cracking game of football. Anya McAllister, the Derry full forward, has hit 5 goals. Probably the most important of all, rescued the game when the side were 5 points down with injury time. She rattled the net and suddenly it gave them a lifeline, but she added on 2 further points. And then they had a couple of opportunities to win it, but they drifted to the wrong side of the post and wide. And it looked, before Derry got themselves right back into it, that Armagh were going to coast home. They had hit 5 points in a row to move 5 points clear until that late Derry bust. And we await Armagh to re-emerge from the dressing room. And here they come now, back out into the fray. So fasten your seatbelts. We're in for a turbulence. Extra time and extra 20 minutes of football. And if you're tuning in wondering where Donegal and Monaghan are for the goal final, that will be delayed for a little while. And it's a warm afternoon here, and both of these teams have given absolutely everything. How much energy have they left in their tanks? Both benches have been used. Both teams have been reduced to players. Armagh were down to 13 for one stage. Armagh were down to 14, or Derry were down to 14. It was 14 aside, that was 14 against 13 for about a minute before Derry, or Armagh, had their goalkeeper back in the fray, which was Emma Morta. So the second half is about, or not the second half, apologies, extra time about to get underway here. Anthony Martin, our match official, is getting ready to get the first period of the 10 minutes underway. So Anthony Martin awaits and now is about to get us underway. As the birds chirp above me, you may hear them or you may not, but they're chirping away in a nest just above my head in the corner of the stand. Anthony Martin just waiting to go ahead from the fourth official. He's just checking. I'm not sure what he's checking. It's possibly the sin bin. I'm sure Aoife Gormley can re-emerge. The fourth official is something that is holding it up down here in front of us. But in the background, you can watch them picking up the silage as we wait the second half to get underway here. The field almost cleared as we still await extra time, and the referee Anthony Martin now beginning to make his way over here to see what the problem is. I think both teams can return to their 15, so I'm not sure what the hold up is here. We're waiting. He's just checking, is the fourth official. So I think Armagh are at the moment still down to 14, so I do believe, because it's extra time, that they can return to 15. Or am I wrong? Nope, I'm right, because they are now. I think that was what the hold up was. They were just making sure and double checking. So they are returning to the 15 aside for the start of this extra time, which is now about to get underway. Anthony Martin has all his paperwork and his homework done and checked out everything. So now we're about to get underway. And Anthony Martin still not sure what is happening here. And he has told the Armagh player to go off again. And he's told the Derry player to also go off again. So a lot of confusion here before the start of extra time. So now both teams is back down to 14 players again. Now we do get the second half underway. And the ball is broken down the centre. Let's talk about football now. Let's go to see who's going to get the silver final. Coming forward here is Rihanna Doherty, the team captain for Derry. She has been dispossessed though, illegally so, says the referee. Her arm was pulled, so it's a free in to Derry on the 45-metre line. And it's the team captain Doherty that's going to take it. She plays a good ball over here now to McGilligan. McGilligan has a chance, fists it inside. There's a better chance maybe in here for the substitute, the number 23, and that there is Casey Derry, but it's well blocked down. Ball broken down to Anna Donnelly though. Donnelly gathers possession, been pushed away from goal, gives it back, but it's been intercepted, and Armagh have it back. Now it's a chance for Armagh to come forward, and a chance here for Lucy Doyle. Lucy Doyle breaks away from the challenge there of Niamh Casey. Lucy Doyle is still going. Doyle still coming, cuts inside the challenge of Casey. Gives it over here, a chance now for Kiva McNally. McNally has been pushed, the referee plays the advantage. And Kiva McNally has popped the ball over the bar for Armagh. And Armagh are back in front. Kiva McNally with the point here in extra time. Armagh by a point. Ball kicked out over to the far side. Shepherded out over the far sideline. Sideline ball to Armagh. And they're coming forward, but that ball is going to be intercepted. I said it was going to be intercepted, but not on this occasion. And a chance now here for Kerr. Kerr with the effort. Kerr has put it wide. Chance goes a begging for Armagh, who have started this extra time in top and on top. The kick out coming from Kiva Mullen, the Derry goalkeeper. Mullen's effort out trying the centre, well caught there by Molly Loughran, and Loughran is fouled on the 45-metre line, and this will be an opportunity for Armagh to get the ball in round their danger area. It's not a scoring opportunity, but it will be a chance to create something. But in the meantime, Loughran, as you see the stand filling up here, quite a crowd and a lot staying outside the stand and along the fence. Big crowd in here for these three finals, and it's growing all the time for the gold final, of course. Monaghan and Donegal coming up immediately after this one, whenever this one has come to a halt, as the sun beaming down here on them. An action-packed day of football action here on the Ulster Ladies Facebook page. We started off with Down defeating Fermanagh in the bronze final. Now we've got this one in front of us, Armagh and Derry in the silver final. The gold final coming up, and then later on this evening we've got the Ulster Junior final between Fermanagh and Antrim, and the Ulster Intermediate final between Down and Tyrone, live from Healy Park. So it's an action-packed day of Ulster Ladies football action, brought to you live with thanks to the Ulster Ladies. And here, bringing you all the action, the Just Content team, with Kiva and Mark on the cameras, the main cameras up here in the stand, and you will see the side pitch view, which we are looking at the moment. That's Josh over on the far side, and of course the production team as well. Connor, the main man down there below me, putting it all together along with Avine. So a big team here bringing you all the action. Unfortunately, this injury to Molly Loughran, it's not good when a stretcher is called for, but hopefully it's more precautionary and that she will be okay. Thankfully, the first aid are here on scene for this triple header. She took that down under that challenge and just holding up play here, but hopefully the main thing is that the Armagh girl will be okay, and it's all more precautionary, as both teams, the management's just calling the rest of the players away and over towards the dugouts and letting the first aid and all work together and making sure that everything is okay. This has been a pulsating football match, it must be said, between both of these sides. They're the Armagh players just a hold up here. If you're only joining us here for extra time, an injury to an Armagh player. So just a little hold up. But our thoughts and our concerns as always with the injured party, and hopefully she will be okay to continue, not to continue, but okay in the coming weeks and days. The Armagh management there just having a talk to his players at the moment. So just looking back over the game, if you have only joined us, you're joining us in extra time, of course. We're at half time. Armagh led by 2 points, 2-4 to 2-2. And then the second half, at one stage, Derry moved 5 points or 4 points clear at one stage in the second half. But then back came Armagh, and they led by 5 points coming down the home straight. But Anya McAllister with a goal and 2 points brought us to this stage in extra time. It's been a pulsating match between two wonderful teams who have given absolutely everything in fantastic conditions here in St Macartans. And now we're going into extra time with Armagh with that single point in extra time coming from Kiva McNally that has them that point in front before this stoppage to the Armagh player, the injured. And Armagh will have a free from the 45-metre line. But I can tell you off camera that the first aid are working and making sure that everything is okay with the Armagh player. And just more to be cautious and to make sure that she's okay to be moved onto the stretcher. As the Derry players wait down here in front of us. The Armagh players over on the far side, of course, in the other dugouts, as you will see now from our close-up camera over there. Obviously concerned about their teammate as well. But we can tell you that the injured player is in good hands. I've been just making sure everything is okay and not rushing anything. So hopefully play will resume very shortly, so don't go anywhere. We'll stay with the live action as we await play to resume, with Armagh leading by that single point in extra time. just to let you know, if you are tuning in and wondering what the delay is, there is an injury to an Armagh player, so we're just awaiting this game to continue, which has gone to extra time if you have missed it. So we're just in the early stages of extra time, and unfortunately an Armagh player has received an injury, so that is the delay if you are tuning in, possibly tuning in for the gold final between Donegal and Monaghan. That of course has been pushed back as well, with this game going to extra time. Now this stoppage just to an injury to an Armagh player, so hopefully we will be back underway very shortly, but just an update. I'm keeping you informed as to why the delay, and nothing is happening at the present moment, but hopefully we will be back very, very soon. Just a further update that a game has been abandoned between Derry and Armagh. So the silver final has been abandoned here in Armagh, so it won't recommence. It will go to a replay. So Derry v Armagh has been abandoned. We're just awaiting an ambulance which has just arrived now for the injured player. The gold final will take place between Donegal and Monaghan, and hopefully very soon, but our main concern at the moment is for the injured Armagh player. So we will be back very shortly, hopefully, but can tell you just again that the Armagh v Derry game has been abandoned.